I don't know if y'all know, but it's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Honestly, I didn't realize until like 30 seconds ago that it was Friday the 13th. As you guys can see, if it'll focus, Friday the 13th. Alright, so we're gonna react to some scary videos right now. Alright, we are going to be reacting to finding the origins of strange videos. It's March. I think Friday the 13th usually falls around this time. You know what I'm saying? The last time I remember Friday the 13th landing on like a Halloween was like 2013, something like that, when I was a child, you know. But yeah, that's the theme of today. And honestly, I'm coming with hella uploads today because it's a Friday that landed on the 13th. Man, I feel like it's something. Something. I don't know what it is. Something scary. I don't know. But let's get in to the video.
World. What is this place? Whoa. What is this? I'll be covering 3 strange videos of people being in places they probably shouldn't be. Before I get into it, all I ask is that you leave a like if you enjoy my content, and be sure to help me get to 300,000 subscribers if you haven't already. I'm a little bit away from...
Subscribe, support the channel, leave a like, comment down below what you want to see next. Let's get back to this video. Maybe not scary at all. Let's check it out.
My goal, but any help is appreciated. With that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
I'm watching this on full volume.
The first entry is one that I found while scrolling on Instagram Reels.
It's Saturday, I believe, and here's the truck I've been driving for the last few days for Wilson Logistics. This trailer just was assigned to us from Kraft over at the Kraft Foods plant, and we're delivering it here to what's called the Springfield Underground. And that is, as you can see behind me, this giant
bunker
cave.
GTA DLC
That's big enough to house
IRL.
Hundreds of these trucks and trailers. There's a train track running through here. Just to give you an idea, back here, there's a regular sized truck. See how tall that is up there? It's just incredible.
As you just saw, the video isn't anything too nefarious. It's a truck driver who's been tasked to deliver some Kraft food,
This is
and
the
he's
type of
showing
shit
off his
we're not
uncanny
supposed to see.
surroundings. He doesn't say anything that's alarming, but there is a strange atmosphere in the video. It also doesn't help that the caption above says, "Look up what happened to this man after he secretly recorded the inside of this underground city." Let's take a look at the comment section to try and find some answers. This is how they traffic children, and this is why people can't find their children that have been taken because of these caves. God said they would hide in the mountains, but he would bring the mountains down upon them. The elites are building their exits while we will all become extinct. And finally, Springfield! The Simpsons was never a family comedy. This is the top comment on the reel, and what they're suggesting is that The Simpsons was created to distract people from Springfield, Missouri. Now, why is this person bringing up a random city in the middle of nowhere? It's because the place that is shown in the reel is called the Springfield Underground, located in Springfield, Missouri. And apparently, the theory is that The Simpsons, being set in the fictional town of Springfield, is meant to distract us. As for that conspiracy, I'm not really sure what to make of it. Personally, I'd like to believe that one of my favorite...
What I know from things I've heard and read, like the South is known for having the most child kidnappings, and shit like that is stuff we're not supposed to be seeing. But also, people make it sometimes more dramatic or more scarier than what it really seems sometimes. Like, people edit stuff and these comments they be saying anything in the comments. Like, talk is cheap. Anybody could come up with anything. You know what I'm saying? Free speech. But I'm not gonna lie, I low-key like feel the chills like in my body watching
For
this.
cartoons is nothing more than a cartoon. Maybe I'll dig deeper into that theory another time if you guys want it. Let me know what you think after this. Anyway, I can confirm that this video was taken in the Springfield Underground, because it's literally identical to any video and picture of the place. I'm sure a lot of you watching, including myself before making this, don't know what this underground cave is, so let's get into that. It's basically a 3.2 million square foot underground warehouse located underneath Springfield, Missouri. It was originally a limestone quarry that operated from the 1940s to early 1990s. After the quarry shut down, it was then renovated to become a massive warehouse for multiple things, such as storage units, businesses, and commercial space. One of the main reasons this facility isn't located on the surface is because it maintains a naturally cool and consistent underground temperature, which can help protect sensitive products like food, pharmaceuticals, electronics, and many other temperature-sensitive goods. That's pretty much the entire gist of the Springfield Underground. And it's not like it's some sort of secret base that's blocked off from the world, as thousands of truckers and workers go in and out of this place every day. Here's a video that I found on YouTube of a guy doing just this, going in and out of this place.
Whoa, shit. Look at there. I guess that sucker ain't gonna stay open, man. Holy hell.
So, if millions of truckers have gone here to drop things off since the late 1990s, how is it that none of them have gone missing, except the one dude in the Instagram reel? I guess it doesn't outright claim that he went missing, but it definitely makes you assume that the worst thing happened to him. Not just that, but it also says that he secretly recorded an underground city. And as we now know, that isn't the case. This video is entirely innocent.
Yo.
There's tons of footage of normal people vlogging inside the facility.
I would love to play
There's
hide and
nothing
seek
bad going on here.
in a place
Even
like
though
this.
I debunked the Instagram reel,
Scary
I was
as hell,
still
though.
curious if I could find anything suspicious about the underground. Like, are there any connections to some people of interest right now, if you know what I mean? Of
real?
course, it wasn't that easy this time, and I didn't make any notable connections.
Nah,
I did
Yahoo
come across some
definitely
old
likes
blueprints,
kids.
but that's not really special, I guess. I just thought it was cool. I did some research on the CEO of Erlen Group, the company that owns the underground, and thankfully, he seems to be a normal guy. I skimmed through his Twitter account to, just look around, and there was no traces of any ominous pizza party posting, if you know what I mean once again. That's all the information I have regarding the Springfield Underground, along with the strange reel. There's never been evidence of secret illegal activity, but I wouldn't be surprised if one day it came out that there was. In Minecraft. I mean, this would be a perfect place to do that, but it
In
isn't.
Minecraft,
So don't
of
sue me.
course.
In
Netanyahu likes
Minecraft, in
kids.
Minecraft, in Minecraft, in Minecraft, in Minecraft.
I gotta start saying that more.
The second video is
'Cause I
once
don't want to
again
get banned.
from
I already got
Instagram
copies
Reels.
Let me get Carol to help you out.
on one of my videos. So.
I just opened a random door and next thing you know I'm in here. What is that?
This is just an old building. We'll talk you out.
Okay.
You just need to get the right person to do it.
And the thing about it, these workers, low key,
Man, talking about stairwell.
don't be
after
knowing, but
door
they be
after-
part of the
Sheesh.
plot sometimes. Like,
What is this place? Whoa. What is this? This big
Squid
empty area in
Games.
here. Hello, can you help me out?
Yes.
Please.
Where
Is
the
he
fuck
lost?
actually is he? Notice the child-friendly environment and intent of her voice. It's like, hey, there's nothing here. We're not trafficking kids through here. Bro is in the back rooms getting a medical evaluation. Once again, the comment section to the reel are making some pretty crazy assumptions, most of which are talking about how this is video evidence of
my God,
child
I'm yawning
trafficking
like
tunnels
crazy,
at Disney
dog.
World. But after looking through a couple more comments to try and find any context, I found something a bit more reasonable. It's the Epcot Wonders of Life Pavilion. There's a few videos showing it and diving further, but the whole area is really eerie and 80s to 90s themed. Thankfully, this was a very helpful hand in the right direction. I looked up the Epcot Wonders of Life Pavilion to see if there's any similarities to what's seen in the reel, and right away, I could tell it was the same place.
Honestly.
This was apparently an attraction at the Disney World and Epcot theme park in Orlando, Florida. It opened back in 1989 and was a popular attraction until its closure in 2007. I would highly suggest this video by Bright Sun Films if you're wanting an entire history lesson on the rise and fall of this Disney attraction. So now that we know what the place is in the video, you know what we're looking at, what's actually going on here? I rewatched it to see if there were any clues to figuring out where this came from, who made it, but there isn't a lot to work with. The camera quality doesn't look that old, so I doubt the video was taken super long ago. It's also worth mentioning that the pavilion is still around till this day, even though it's been closed since 2007. This video could have been taken last week for all we know. What I ended up doing was going onto YouTube and looking up sneaking into Epcot Wonders of Life Pavilion, because that's kind of what it looks like is happening in the video. The first result that popped up for me was this old Adam the Woo video. I thought this could have been the origin, but after watching it, it's not. After scrolling for just a little longer, this was our guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
Here's most of the original footage.
I'm here in Epcot. I'm about to try to get into the MetLife Lounge.
Red doors. Half lit hallways. Random staircases, empty desk. Yo, this is creepy. Black glass. Yo, this is creepy as hell. Oh gosh. Am I tripping? That dude just walked past twice. Or do they all got uniforms?
Yeah, can you help me get out of here? I've been freaking trying to get out of here for the last like 10, 15 minutes.
You work for your husband?
No, I just freaking tried to go to the bathroom and then I found myself
Were you
in
in
the
the
middle
park?
of nowhere. Yeah, I'm a guest.
You're lying like crazy.
Let me get Carolyn to help walk you out.
Okay.
How did you get back here?
I just opened a random door and next thing you know I'm in here. What is that?
This is just an old building. We'll walk you out. Hang on just one second.
Okay.
We just need to get the right person to do it.
Man,
She
talking
sounds like
about
she's hiding
stairwell
something.
after door after sheesh. What is this place?
Why don't you just stay with me? This is just unused office space.
Whoa.
She's doing
What
her
is
best
this?
to conceal something.
This big empty area in here.
She's stumbling over her words
Hello,
and
can you help
shit.
me out?
Yes.
Please.
You're trying to get out of here?
Yes.
All right.
Ooh,
Yes, we've got a nice elevator. How'd you find your way up here? Not even sure?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I really don't. Ooh, where are we now?
Take you right back this way. And just go to here.
He lucky Dan. Throw him in the back and gas him, chop his body up in Minecraft.
Get out of here.
Gotta make sure to say
Feels
that.
nice in here though.
Yeah. So what is this place?
This is,
Or particularly the building that I was just in, up there?
yes, this is all the same building. It's the Wonders Pavilion.
Okay.
And during Food and Wine, they'll have the different kind of merchandise in here.
Was that like a lounge or something? It looked like
Cooking
it.
demonstrations. Yeah, so they'll have like private events up there.
The supposed child trafficking
the
tunnels of Disney
billionaires.
World don't look that likely anymore after watching that. I mean, if they were really trafficking kids in this corridor of the amusement park, I highly doubt that it would A, be that easily accessible, and B, why would the guy recording get a front row tour to the pavilion? It just doesn't seem that likely to me. If there's all this crazy stuff going on in this part of the park, they would have taken him out so fast. They would have taken him through a secret hallway to get out of there, not walk straight through the pavilion. So
Maybe
that's
they're
my
just
take.
playing it calm.
Anyway, for more backstory on the video
And
itself,
it's
it was posted
way
on
too
September
big to see
26,
everything, it's
2017 by Matt Sanzwa. I didn't realize it until making this part of the video, but I've actually seen this guy's videos before way back in the day. He had a lot of online virality in the mid to late 2010s for sneaking into different theme parks after hours and vlogging it.
Man.
This guy literally snuck onto the abandoned Discovery Island at one point. He's truly a legend on YouTube, and I kind of feel bad that I didn't think of him when first seeing this Instagram reel. It's obvious it was Matt. Some of his other popular videos include the one where he shows the Snow Yeti animatronic. This one used to freak me out so bad. And another video where he climbed to the top of the Thunder Mountain Railroad. Matt has infamously been banned from Disney multiple times, and he has my full respect for, showing us the behind the scenes of the amusement parks. It's always super interesting and fascinating to look at.
I got a friend that
It's
is
also
like that.
pretty creepy a lot of the time. You can follow him on his Instagram, as that's where he's the most active these days, and I hope he's doing well. But that's about it with this one. The Disney parks have had no evidence of tracking anyone or anything, and the reel is rather innocent.
You will not catch me snooping
The
around
last
that.
video is one that
Best
popped up on
believe.
my TikTok. It's a slideshow of different pictures with text, and I'll read it out for you. For 6 years, I wasn't able to tell my story. That all changes now, and I'm not scared anymore. For the record, I do not want to unalive myself. This temple is just a facade to cover something awful. What we found beneath was absolutely gross. Footage to come, along with many other unsettling things. They held us for 24 hours, relentlessly questioned us, took our belongings, and let us leave. That was the scariest day of my life. When I got home, I immediately bought a new phone and was able to recover the videos from iCloud. FBI didn't think of that one. Part 2 coming soon. The man that posted this is called John Megna. He posted that onto TikTok on February 4th of this year after not uploading since early 2022. After making his comeback to TikTok, he would also share footage of him and his friend running around the island back in 2020.
I'm so sorry. Alright, let's go back to the boat.
Like, sometimes people just gotta mind their own business. Exploring is cool, but not every place in the world should be explored. Like,
Let's get the fuck out. Let's get the fuck out. Before we get to the top of the hill.
that's how you get trafficked, bro.
Thankfully, as he said in the now viral slideshow,
In
there would be a
Minecraft.
part 2, so here it is in its entirety.
Let's see what's at the end of this turn. I can't even see the end of this thing. Dude, come on. Just follow me. Fuck.
I know a lot of people are going to say that what I'm about to show you is fake, and that I was not on the island, I was never on the island. And to that I say, watch this clip of Joe Rogan.
Is this it?
These guys
This-
snuck up there. I don't know when.
Oh
this
my
was,
God!
but it's
Look at that
very
place.
recently.
Yes, bro, that place is dope. That looks almost Alex Gray style. Look how beautiful it is.
It is.
It's really just a facade.
And if that wasn't good enough, here's an article posted by The Sun, which is a major British news outlet. They go into pretty good detail. They interviewed my friend. Here's a clip of us in the daytime.
Why is he breathing so hard?
Is this the compass? I can't even tell.
They running from your boy Jeff Epp.
I want to take fucking something, bro.
In places like these, they definitely have tunnels or like systems to get
I
around.
want to slide up with you.
Because the island looks small, but believe me,
One side of the
like,
horn.
it's a lot of shit you don't see. Look at his initials.
Kinda
That's his
strange that they
crib.
painted all this on.
That's his crib right there. That's the main house.
Stonework. This is just painted false doors.
When, like my camera's rolling. This was the old main entrance.
You see, underground networks, all of that, tunnels, all of that. It could have been something waiting there. Just snatch him up, and he's gone. We don't even get to see this video. Be safe out there. For real. Make good decisions.
Someone was just here. Someone was just here. Let's see what's at the end of this turn, and then we'll turn back. I can't even see the end of this thing.
White boys, man. See, like the shit like this. If I was there, like $100,000 to do some shit like this, I'd do it. But these boys just do it for free. So like, why even bother? Why even bother? You got people that's gonna do it for you, and I could just sit back like this and watch. Man, I appreciate y'all boys for getting us this peak
His last
content,
TikTok,
man.
which has the caption stating it's going to be his last post, was another slideshow. Before I show you the pictures, he says in the comments section that these were photos taken from underneath the temple. Now you know everything I know about this place.
Brother, I was about to say something, but I'm not even gonna do that. Not even gonna do that. They got the owl. We know who the owl. Let me stop.
I'm
Let me
out.
stop.
Draw your own conclusions. Somebody in the comment section asked what the TikTok logo at the end was covering, and John said that it was too graphic to show. We are going to come back to all of this in a minute.
That's
to
blood.
start off with what I know is true,
Minecraft.
it is a fact that John Megna and his friend went to the Jeffrey Epstein Island back in 2020. I remember watching the video when it first came out, and it was pretty viral at the time. But what confuses me is that John is just now releasing some pretty important footage. His identity, along with his friend in the video, has been known for well over 6 years at this point, and they've already made multiple posts and videos of themselves sneaking onto the island. So why are we just now getting this footage from underneath the temple? I will also come back to this in a moment. A lot of people are under the impression that John disappeared from the face of the earth after his initial virality back in 2020, but he's been around the entire time, just not really on TikTok. You can go onto his Instagram and see that he's posted quite a few pictures from the time he was on the island all the way to present day. It appears that he's a photographer because there's tons of professional photos of cars and concerts. It's also on this post from 2019 that he says he went to school for graphic design and entrepreneurship. Even though he supposedly got caught by the FBI or somebody on Epstein's island for over 24 hours, he seemingly lived a pretty good and normal life since then. It's also pretty interesting for how traumatic of an event this must have been for John. He made sure to post a pretty hard picture of himself in front of the temple. And not just that, but there's quite a few comments that he left on this post that rub me the wrong way. This is still so wild to me. What can I say? I'm a guy who enjoys the finer things in life, like Dasani and the Michelin Man. I still can't believe
You're
this.
bugging.
It's actually all fake. Nothing really that crazy. Shit, break into the building and check it out, or go to some other buildings on the island. You're right. Did you bump into him whilst you were on the island? Yeah, he's alright. Go inside. The doors are fake. Finally, here's an interaction between John and the friend that went with him onto the island. His friend goes by Bracco's online. Fake. I would like to address the allegations many have brought forth concerning the legitimacy of this post. I can neither confirm nor deny. Can we finally come out with a video saying it was a hoax and that we never really went? Nah, let's keep him in the dark a while longer. Lol, idiots. John's comments and responses don't really align with how someone would typically handle a situation like the one he supposedly went through.
This is
The next
just
thing I
rage
did
bait.
was look at his friend's Instagram. He's actually the one who uploaded the videos to YouTube back in 2020. He, like
I hate
John,
when people do
was
that.
also highly active on social media after
Hiding all
visiting
this
the island,
information,
and he seems
man.
to live a pretty crazy
Making it
yet
so
fairly
dramatic.
regular life. As you can see, he's really into skydiving, so I guess it's not really regular, but fairly regular life. I went onto his YouTube channel, and surprisingly, the original uploads of them exploring are still there. Here's some of the clips from their first time.
These guys just have a boat to get there, bro.
No tunnels.
They just have access to this.
We did.
Love my white boys.
Here are some clips from their second time.
Oh my god. I'm good. I'm rolling. When
Oh,
I think my camera's rolling. This was the old main entrance.
hold on. If y'all been paying close attention to this whole case file things in the government, y'all know that one video where you know who was chasing the girls in Minecraft? Like, around the table being filmed. That looked like the building. Like, that looked exactly similar to the interior of that video. Wow, that's crazy.
It's Epstein's Island. This is just painted false stories.
Wait, what year was this though? Bruh, are you serious?
Not many people are gonna get this view ever.
Bruh. This is some different stuff, no lie.
We gotta go. There's something covered in the center. Picture?
What's interesting about the second video is that there's a couple moments throughout where an image will flash on screen for half a second. At 13 minutes and 22 seconds, a picture of a concrete hallway flashes quickly. This whole thing is so weird. I just want to know what really happened to them. That's essentially all the information I can bring to the table regarding this entry. On one hand, I want to believe that John is telling the truth, and that the media he's now coming out with are real. I mean, the clothes that they are wearing in the new TikTok are the same clothes that they wore from one of the times they went to the island back in 2020. Obviously, that can be pretty easy to fake, but it is worth noting. On the other hand, there are just too many flaws and unanswered questions that hurt John's claims. Why is he just now releasing all of this whenever Jeffrey Epstein is a hot topic again? If they were really taken hostage for 24 hours and came across all of this wild stuff underneath the temple, why wouldn't they have said or done something about it? They were already brave enough to upload the footage of them sneaking on and running around. You would think that they would have talked or shown at least a little bit of what happened.
So this is like old. This is years after the FBI caught him in this whole scandal. Like, the FBI been knew of him, like back in 2011, I think even 2008. So like, the reason why it probably looks so empty is because the FBI already like had all his possessions, or all the stuff that were here was already moved, and whatever's here is just stuff they couldn't move, like, or had no importance.
Happened after this. And if they were caught for an entire day and stripped of all their belongings, their phone, their cameras, how did they manage to escape with all of these pictures and videos? I don't care if it's iCloud, it's just not possible to me. You know what really ruins a lot of the credibility for me? The alarms that go off in the TikTok video. It sounds exactly like this alarm sound effect on YouTube.
Edited, bro. Clickbait as fuck. He got caught.
How
bro.
weird is that?
He got
that
caught.
A mysterious alarm system that we've never actually seen before on the island, it sounds just like this video that I found on YouTube. Like, what a coincidence. If we go to the Bracco's channel, he's made videos exploring creepy tunnels before. It wouldn't be that hard to fake. These guys are already well versed in photography and graphic design and urban exploration. They can easily find a concrete tunnel somewhere and claim it's underneath Epstein's Island. What common sense is telling me is that John's comeback arc on TikTok is not entirely telling the truth. Yes, he did go there back in 2020, but there is not enough evidence to even show that he went underground. Do you remember that comment he received over 200 weeks ago of someone asking if he even went inside the temple? Reminder, his response was, "The doors are fake." This guy never broke in, and the proof has always been there to suggest that. My biggest problem with all of this is that the Jeffrey Epstein story is a very serious, disturbing story. You know this. It's a very serious issue, and making TikToks that I personally find to be fake just isn't right. Real people were hurt on this island, real people were hurt by Jeffrey Epstein, and possibly spreading misinformation about what's going on there isn't going to help anybody. It will only confuse us more. If John or Brackos wants to prove their story true, then I'm totally open to talk to them about what they went through.
Yo, I got a crazy story to tell y'all. So back in middle school, I used to go to school in Lower Manhattan, okay? And because of that, all our trips were to like museums and locations that were in Manhattan region, right? And we all know this guy on the screen had apartments and like other homes around Lower Manhattan and stuff, right? So I was walking into this museum one day, right? I was walking into this museum one day, and maybe I'm bugging, right? You guys let me know. But going into this museum, but before we enter the museum, we're standing outside for like 30 minutes or something like that. 30 minutes. And this guy comes out this nice fancy building, you know, one of those posh, like apartment hotel looking, you know those kind of buildings. Like if you've been to Lower Manhattan, you know what type of like buildings I'm talking about, right? So he exits this like off-white posh hotel, and he's just like, it's a group of kids, right? It's not a lot of us, but it's a large number of kids just staring at us. And he's with this other like dark-haired female, right? But since they're like a block off, like, and you know how large the blocks be, right? I'm low-key standing on the corner, so you could see clearly onto the other block, but the apartment door is a little further than like the street corner, right? And I don't want to say that I've seen Mr. J.E. here in Minecraft, but like I was getting weird vibes that day, like super weird vibes on that trip. And like seeing this dude just like staring at us, like a bunch of middle schoolers, right? And I know what you could say, I like, oh Mo, you went to private school or whatever. Yeah, I went to private school, right? Was not anything special. But back to the story. This day, like, is low-key ingrained in my mind because I thought I seen something that day. Like, you know when, like, you have those memories that typically, like, never leave your head because you've seen some shit that day? Like, that entire day, it's literally that one moment of before I went into the museum and seen this guy. Like, that specific part of that day, like, of my middle school years, like, just, I can't unsee it. Like, it just keeps replaying. I'm like, bro, like, and this is around like 2014, 2015, I want to say, right? But I've been going to this school like way before middle school. So like I transitioned in like 4th grade, 5th grade, and then middle school. I did middle school all those years in that one school. And I'm like, bro, did I see this man like during this time? And remember, this was the time where like the FBI put him on notice of like, you know what I'm saying, being a SAer or STer, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but like I just can't think of any other time in middle school that where a memory like that of me just like feeling uneasy and like seeing some shit like, and mind you, I can't remember anything else that happened that week. Literally just that specific part of that day. I remember the museum being weird as hell too. I remember walking through there and just being weirded out by the things they had in that museum. I don't know what the heck we were doing in that museum, honestly. Like I said, it's literally that one part of that day that I remember. And yeah. I'm gonna claim it right here. I think I seen this guy. During my time on Earth. Before he, unalived himself in Minecraft. Alright, this video is about to be over. Let's finish this.
In no way, shape, or form am I trying to send hate to them or lie on their name. I just don't buy their new narrative. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm curious to see what you'll have to say. I'm willing to be proven wrong. I just want the truth.
FBI agents last year raided Little St. James as they built a case against a billionaire St. An island is believed to still be owned by the Epstein estate. It became known as a pedo island, orgy island, and the island of sin. But the creepy pedo affectionately dubbed it Little St. Jeff. Okay. We might have gotten clickbaited by these kids, but honestly, it was still a creepy ass vid, bro. It was still... That island just has weird vibes to it. Weird vibes. And I heard that they were doing witchcraft, essentially. They were trying to resurrect something or cause something crazy. They were basically trying to do magic. Something they learned from the ancient Egyptians and they were trying to do in today's period. It's a lot of weird shit going on. And billionaires have weird niches. Like, I don't know. Everybody's into their own things. But when you get to that kind of money, I heard it makes you crazy. Or it changes your brain chemistry. Like, people don't act the same. They don't talk the same. They don't look the same. Like, they don't see life the same as a regular civilian does. You know what I'm saying? Having that amount of money, like, just look at Elon. Elon is not okay. That dude is a weird fella, bro. But I don't feel like talking about these white guys. So that's the end of the video. It was an alright video. It was a decent way to kick off Friday the 13th. If you guys want to see more spooky, scary reactions like these, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. More great content on the way. And the more support, the more upgrades I could get to this little setup that I got right now. And man, like, next Friday the 13th, we gonna have some crazy ideas, crazy stuff going on. So subscribe and stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I might upload another video after this, honestly. I'm feeling a little tired right now. I got like 5 hours of sleep, but Friday the 13th, I feel like it's just a day to just like do crazy shit. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. You'll see what it is. Subscribe. Peace.